So before I start this review, I just want to say that this is the first Warhammer game I have ever played, so I am not familiar with the story of Warhammer or anything like that. Just so you know. Okay, let's do this. So you take on the role as Captain Titus of the Ultramarines, and he is basically a badass motherfucker who wants to kill every orc he sees. And that is basically the story of the game, because this game doesn't really have a story. You see, you start the game and it's war, blah 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 blah, and you go down to this planet and there's just battle after battle after battle after battle, and you never get like, I guess you have to be like a really big Warhammer fan to know the entire story behind everything, to, you know, to understand what this game really is about, because it's just action after action, battle after battle after battle, looped for about 6 hours, because this is a really short game, and then it's basically over. So there is no really a story to this game. This game is basically a crossbreed between a hack and slash game like Ninja Gaiden and a third-person shooter like, for example, Gears of War. Because if there's enemies on the distance, then you just take up your gun and you blast them away, and that's really fun. But when they get too close, you take out your big ass axe, your chain sword, or your hammer, or whatever you have, and just bash the shit out of those orcs. And you have some awesome finishers too, which you can perform, like and that's the way you heal yourself in this game too. That you have to do a finishing move to get more life, and that is cool in the beginning. Then it starts to get a little bit boring towards the middle, and then towards the end it's like, what the fuck, just give me like a life, like a first aid kit or something. Because towards the end, when you face off against like 15 orcs, and there's additionally 5 to 6 sniping orcs and rocket launcher orcs at a distance, and all of them are really precise with where they hit, then you will die, and you will die, and you will die, and that is annoying as hell. I just gotta say that. So I don't really like the healing system in this game. Now there is this game is a third-person shooter game with no cover system like in Gears of War. And in the beginning it's like, yeah, I don't need it, so you know, it's cool. But towards the end you are like, I would really like to have that cover system. They would have been nice. But you know, the developers have tried to do their own thing, and you know, can't hate on that. Now you can unlock Fury mode in this game, and that is basically that when your Fury meter goes to the maximum, you press a button, you unleash Fury mode, and all of your melee attacks will do more damage, and you will get more life while you are slicing your enemies, basically. And then you can also unlock like Fury Marksman mode, I think it's called, and that is basically the same thing. You activate it, but then when you aim, everything turns to slow motion, so you can get some really nice headshots. For collectors, there's also audio logs that spread out all over the 16 chapters, which you can find if you're into that kind of thing. Now we'll talk about the graphics. While I think that all the characters, like orcs, the blood, the guns, the ultramarines, all that looks good. I mean, it isn't fantastic, but it looks good. But all the environments though look so boring. I mean, it's just the same brown battlefield after the next, and it just gets a little bit boring after a while. And I mean, with a game like this, they could really have made some impressive environments, but well, this is what we get, and it's kind of boring, so it isn't too nice. And the graphics is, yeah, it's mediocre at best. Mediocre's best. This is not like a graphic masterpiece. So while as I said, the campaign is really short. You can finish it within 6 hours, and you know, it's basically the same run and gun and hack through the entire game. There is no like puzzle solving or nothing like that. It's just straightforward, and I thought it never gets boring. That's what I thought was so nice, because Because usually when I play these kinds of games, I get bored within like 3 hours, and then I'm like, oh, I don't want to play this no more. It's just the same shit throughout the entire thing. But I've never thought it got boring. But there might be people who do. But I never thought it got boring. So that's always nice. So I would give Warhammer 40k Space Marines 7.8 out of 10 possible. It's an enjoyable third-person slash hack and slash. I think you will enjoy it if you buy it. But I would not buy this for full price though. Wait for like the price on Steam to drop like to a half or something and buy it then. This is not a full price game. Yeah, so that's all from me. Subscribe if you like this review. Take care. Bye.